Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, we are doing our biggest tier list of the year so far. We are ranking all the attackers on FIFA 23 post-patch in a big tier list. Now, I've got 63 cards in this tier list. If I've missed someone out, I apologise. Don't go mental at me. Don't say the whole tier list is ruined because I've missed one player out or because I've ranked one player one tier too high or too low based on what you guys think. There's a lot of players. I'm not going to get everything spot on. I've used, honestly, a lot of these players. I've not used every single player on these lists. Simply put, I'm not doing every SBC that comes out. I can't buy World Cup R9 the day it comes out because I don't have enough coins. But I've played against all these cards, watched them, know what they're like. And that includes a lot of the new World Cup ones. That new R9's insane. We're going to start off the tier list by putting that R9 right up there. He's going to be the best attacker on the game. If we look at his stats, this R9, he's basically similar to the 94 R9, but a bit quicker, a bit better on the ball. And in game, he has his own unique body type compared to all the other R9s. That is slimmer, so he turns better. He's just outrageous. But yeah, we're going to go for all these. We're not going to spend quite as long on each individual player. Simply put, if we spend 20 seconds on a player, it's going to take like 20 minutes anyway to do this. I appreciate you guys' support. Let me know your thoughts on the tier list. Let me know if there is a player. Don't say the whole list is ruined, but let me know if there is a player that you think should have made it. Smash that subscribe button. We're almost at 40,000. Now let's get into it. Natale. Now we're doing this tier list post-patch on the assumption that players like Natale are going to be fast, can dribble a lot better, they're going to be a lot more useful. Natale still has that outside the foot shot trait. 4-star, 4-star's good. This is a good card, but he's not very good physical. His passing's okay. He doesn't have a 5-star. This Natale post-patch for me is probably going to be like high-end B tier. He doesn't excel enough in some areas. We might end up putting him to A tier, to be honest, because it is a good card, but no 5-star. Unless the card's unique in some way, it's going to really hurt some cards. This Griezmann card. By the way, if you haven't been able to tell, I've got a cold. I'm still pretty ill, but I wanted to keep making videos for you guys. So, sorry about that. Now, this Griezmann card, like all the Path to Glories, if he gets the upgrades, becomes outrageous. That's a big if. If he doesn't get the upgrades, then this card isn't that good. 3-star weak foot. Fast, but not too fast. Good, but not elite passing. Okay physical. This Griezmann right now is probably a B tier. Compared to Natale, he's a lot better physical, but he's probably at the lower end of B tier, whereas Natale's at the higher end. This Griezmann, though, like all the Path to Glories, can really get to an S tier if he gets the upgrades. Neymar. Now, we should have used Neymar's 90 card, actually. I didn't think about that. But Neymar's 90. Put a Hunter on him. He's fast. He's got insane passing. He's good on the ball. Not insane passing, but good. He's got a pretty good shot. Ridiculous on the ball. One of the best in the game. This Neymar is going to be S tier. Bear in mind, we're saying that's the 90 Neymar. That's a bit better. Neymar on this patch now is really, really good. And lots of pros are using him again. Leao. 4-4. Probably go Hawk on him. Quick. Okay shot. Bad passing. Decent on the ball. We'll probably go in B tier for Leao. Where is he? Lewandowski. This will be a 93 Lewandowski, by the way. So he'll probably have like 79 pace because Poland did win a game. You'd probably go in a Hunter on him just to get that pace up. It won't max out stuff as much, but this Lewandowski for me, he's pretty good, but no 5-star, bit slow, not that great on the ball, but not bad. Like, we'll probably go to C tier for Lewandowski. Before the patch, he could have been B or A tier based on the length he made. Moses Simon. Rapid, with a dead eye, got a pretty good shot, not high finishing, but pretty good. Good passing, insane on the ball, okay physical. That aggression really ain't a big deal on FIFA, it's more strength. 4-4. I'm putting this Moses Simon, honestly, at A tier. Might sound crazy, he's one of the best value players in the game, but if you compare him to some of these cards, he's got his dribbling says it's worse than Natale, but that's because the reactions is counted, lower it down. The agility balance, that is huge. This Moses Simon's absolutely insane, and he also has better passing than a lot of these cards because you can put a dead eye on him. Lazada. 3-star weak foot. Ridiculously quick. We're probably again putting a dead eye on him. Good on the ball, but not quite as good as Simon. Bad physical. Very good passing with his chem style. Very good shot. We'll probably go B tier for Lozano. Maybe borderline C, but he's that fast, good on the ball, and allowed to put a dead eye chem style. It helps him a lot. Joe Cole. Hunter on him. Honestly, you could probably put Freddie Lundberg as pretty much the identical card to this. He does have the outside foot shot trait, I think. Very good on the ball. Very quick. Pretty good shot, but not great. Nearly elite passing, but that long pass lets him down. Bad physical. Joe Cole's probably another B tier. There's honestly going to be a lot of those B tier cards in this video, I feel. Foden. 3-star weak foot. Fast, but not ridiculously fast in terms of that sprint speed. Great on the ball. Good shot. Pretty good passing. Awful physical. Phil Foden's physical and weak foot puts him in the C tier. Haaland. Now, Haaland's still insanely fast on this patch. Nothing's changed there. He's still fast. He still finishes everything. But being clunky on the ball, bad at passing, 3-star, 3-star. I'm putting Haaland in the B tier. He's just on this patch where other players excel in other ways. Haaland's not quite as good. Go to another Man City teammate. This Grealish card. Grealish, good passing, very good on the ball. Not the best physical. Like, honestly, he needs a lot of upgrades. This Grealish is probably, for now, going D tier. He needs a lot of upgrades, really, before he can get anywhere. But honestly, if England won the World Cup, he's S tier. That's how big a difference those path to glories could make. Al. Now, good luck getting him on chem. You could get him on chem with someone like Al Owairan. But this card, if he is on full chem, has insane pace. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Very good physical. Pretty good shot. Honestly, I'm probably going A tier because he's fast, good shot, very good physical, great on the ball, 5-star weak foot. The problem with this card, honestly, is that he's really struggling when it comes to getting chem, but we don't rate cards on chemistry in this. The chemistry is not what I'm rating him on. I'm rating on just how the card looks, purely on stats, and he is really good. That weak foot and better physical put him above these cards, which might sound stupid, but it's just how it is. Robbie Keane. Now, similar to Al in some ways, but basically not as good physical, but a bit better across the board, better shot. This Robbie Keane on this patch for me is probably low-end S tier, but it's just way too many coins for me to put into an untradeable card. That is borderline S or A tier and won't stay in S tier for long. Son. Like the Robbie Keane card, but not quite as good physical, not quite as good on the ball. This Son's going to be A tier for me. Ginola. Obviously an S tier card, 5'5", great physical, very good passing, elite shot, very good on the ball. Ginola's going to be one of the best cards in the game all year. We'll add another S tier card in here. Pele, with a hawk, he has 99 pace, good physical, insane shot, great passing, insane on the ball. This Pele is obviously another S tier card. Govu, very quick. He's basically like the Joe Cole card, but a little bit better physical, but a little bit worse on the ball. This Govu card's probably a bit higher towards the B tier. Payet, very solid shot, quick, below average passing, good physical, not the best on the ball. He's got enough deficiencies with his passing and on the ball that I'm putting him into C tier. Smolarek. Chemistry hurts him, but like I say, we don't rate cards on that in this. With a hawk, ridiculously fast, insane on the ball, not the best passing, very good shot, elite physical. If he had 4-star skills, even with that passing, he could be borderline S tier because of how crazy his stats are. I'm putting him in A tier though, and that is only as a left winger. If he's playing central, he's going to B tier, but in his best position, which is where we're going to put all these attackers, he's A tier. 3-4 hurts the card a lot, but he's that elite in some of his other stats, it pushes him above the other cards. Corona. With a Hunter, he's got good pace, but a pretty bad shot. Okay passing, awful physical. Could be an interesting card in some ways though, as like a centre mid. Got some pretty good stats in general, but as an attacker, we're probably putting him in C tier. That 5-star help him a lot. Ribéry and Rivera. I have a Hunter. This one's probably better than his rule breakers, but his rule breakers, that's the one I would get just because it's tradable. But if you do have this card, 5-5, very good on the ball, good shot, insanely quick, very solid passing. This Ribéry for me is top end of A tier compared to like that Robbie Keane. That Robbie Keane has, in my opinion, feels better on the ball in game, has a better shot, is better physically. So the 5-star skills don't put that Ribéry above him. But that Ribéry is better value in my opinion. Gnabry. Now this card needs Germany to go far to become really good. But right now 4-4. He's pretty average physically, okay passing, very good shot, good on the ball, quick. This card's probably top end of C tier. We'll go to one of his teammates at Bayern. This Coman, really good card. I'd probably be putting a Deadeye to really boost that passing. He's 5'3", okay physical, honestly. It's better than that 70 looks. He's got a great pass with this chem style. Very good shot, fast, good dribbling. Really good skill moves, obviously being 5-star. We're putting him at the top end of B tier. If he had a 4-star weak foot, it'd be in the A tier. It's going to be hard, though, to ever put an attacker with less than 4-star weak foot high. Nkunku. Crazy fast with the Hunter. Good shot. Good passing. Pretty good dribbling. This is basically like the Coman card, but ever so slightly better. So putting him into that B tier. Antony, where is he? We're judging this card as if he's an 86. This is Antony that's going to get the 86 upgrade. So he's probably going to be like 96 pace, maybe 97 even. We're going to put him with a Deadeye. He's cracked on the ball. He's going to have a great pass. He's going to be even quicker. Honestly, it's going to be a little bit like the Coman card, but again, a bit better. So we're putting him up here. He's really good rated, and also in game, he just dribbles a bit different. Ikone. Crazy fast. Good passing and shooting with this chem style. Crazy on the ball. Physical hurts him a bit. Not the highest finishing. Bad weak foot. It's putting him into the B tier for us. Vinícius Jr. Now this card right now, you probably want the Deadeye. He's bad physically. Got a good but not insane shot. Good but not great passing. Like, this card right now is A tier, but with Brazil go all the way, he could be the best attacker in the game. Probably putting him around here. He just has enough weaknesses, I can't put him into the S tier for now. Moyes Keane player of the month. Now with a Hunter, this card looks really good. 4-4, fast, great shot, okay on the ball, elite physical. Like, he's 6 foot with that jumping ahead, he's going to be good in the air. His passing is absolutely awful, though. That really hurts the card. And no 5-star. He's that bad at passing and good but not great on the ball. I'm putting him into the top end of B tier, but he's going to feel really good in game in terms of the pace and shooting. Ansu Fati, a card before the patch, I would have said was pretty useless. But after the patch now, pretty damn good. He's a bit like the Moyes Keane card, but better at passing but worse physically. We're going to put him into the B tier. Landon Donovan, Captain America. Fast, great shot. There's so many of these cards now where it's like 4-4 with a Hunter, then 99 pace, good shooting, good on the ball but not great, good passing but not great. This Donovan's just another B tier. Lundberg's basically the same, so we can just put him there as well. JJ Okocha. French League on this one, that's interesting. Now this Okocha card. Rapid, very good shot, okay passing, bad physical, but insane on the ball with 5-star skills. That insane on the ball with the 5-star skills are pushing Okocha into the A tier for me. But he's not got enough to push him really any further into the S tier. Rudy Völler. Now this card here is a bit like the Smolarek one. Ridiculous shot, fast, good on the ball, very good physical, great in the air, okay passing. This Völler's an A tier card. He's like Smolarek, like I said. He just doesn't have enough to push him into S tier. And he's good enough to be in A tier even with 3-4 because he's just that good in terms of his pure stats. Cantona. You're probably going to want to go Hunter on this card now. Honestly, this card is still really good, but feels a little clunky in game. For me, he's going to go top end of A tier. Luis Figo. This one has a 5-star skills on him. Really, really fast. Really good shot. Very good passing. Good physical. 5-star skills with that. I'm putting this Figo in S tier. That's S tier with playing him out wide. He is a really good card now. Out of interest, how much does he actually cost now? No, that's not the one I want. Oh, under 1 million coins. That is really good value for such an elite icon. Jairzinho. Probably a hawk on him. Really good card, similar to Figo in a lot of ways. I'm putting this card S tier again. There's just so many elite attackers now. EA have really been pumping them out. Garrincha. I'm probably putting this card top end of A tier. He's that bad physically on a game where physicals do matter that I can't put him above here. If he had a 5-star weak foot, I'd put him there, but I just don't think I can quite justify it. Mbappé, I don't think we even really need to look at that card. We know that card is outrageous. Messi's road to the knockouts card. Just insane on the ball. Very good on this patch now. Feels fast. Pardon me. Feels fast with that insane acceleration. Ridiculous shot. That strength honestly feels okay. Messi on this patch as a left winger. Not central, but even with 4-star as a left winger is S tier for me. He is insane. Let's look at his flashback card. This flashback Messi, good passing but not great. Bad physical, good but not great shot. I just think this Messi here for me goes more towards the top end of B tier. He could borderline be A tier though. Van Persie, great shot. Like one of the best shots in the game. Good passing, okay but not great. Physical, average, maybe below average on the ball. Has both the shooting trait, so he does have the finesse shot trait, I'm pretty sure, in game. This Van Persie for me is top end of B tier. This Eusebio, obviously going to go into the S tier. Rule breaker Ronaldo. Now on this patch where you're not going for lengthy, you're probably going to make him Hunter. A Hunter on this card, he's fairly fast. He's got a ridiculous shot. His passing's not great. He's good physically. He's okay on the ball. This Ronaldo for me is top end of A tier. I don't think he's an S tier card anymore. Zeko. A little bit like the Haaland card, but not as good in some ways. Awful at passing, but the weak foot push him into this tier. He's similar to Haaland, just the weak foot basically, so I've got to put him above him. Ousmane Dembele. Not very good finishing. Good on the ball, but not as good as some players. Bad physical, but 5'5". He gets into this A tier because of the 5'5" and some really good stats in other areas. Drogba, World Cup one now, has got 5-star weak foot. Really fast, crack shot. One of the best players physically in the game, but awful on the ball, awful passing. This Drogba is going into the B tier, not B tier, A tier though. He is that good in his areas that he's good at in terms of his pace, physicality, shooting, and with the weak foot. He's going to be a nightmare to mark, especially on this meta with through balls. He's still going to be good. You're just not going to be able to play tiki-taka or build up as much of it. Chiesa. Now this Chiesa card after the patch is really damn good. Fast, very good shot. Very good on the ball. Okay, physical. This Chiesa is probably like an A tier card out wide. Al Owairan. S tier. This is as a left winger, not central. I wouldn't play him central. There's quite a few chem styles you could put on him. But honestly, out wide, this card is one of the very best cards in the game. Elite card, left wing. A lot of these cards, when we put 100 on them, have 99 pace. They just don't feel as fast as Al Owairan. A chem style's not working properly again. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to do a lot of testing to see that. But that Al Owairan is just something different. Salah with a Hunter. He's really, really good. 3-star weak foot mean you'd only really play him left wing. But with that pace, very good dribbling, good physical for a left winger, crack shot. I'm putting him towards top end of A tier as a winger. Thing is about Salah, if you played him centrally, he goes B, C tier. But he is really, really good out wide. Forward. Again, another card with a hunter, really good stats. He's got juice stats across the board, really. This forward's probably like top end A tier, but no 5-star on him. Does hurt that card. Morientes needs really a hunter to make him quicker. Pretty good card, but no 5-star. Not the best on the ball. This Morientes is going B tier for me, but he's got good enough stats to put him up there. Kuhl, he can basically go with like Lundberg, Cole, a lot of these cards. A lot of these cards are very similar. Kuhl does play very well in game though. Brolin. Brolin for me is one of these cards who plays better than his stats suggest, which helps him. And he's very good all round. But again, I feel like he plays better than these 3 cards here. But the weak foot hurt him, so you can't really put him too higher. Havertz, before the patch, was a lot better with the lengthy meta. Not very good passing. Good, but not the best on the ball. I'm putting this card probably high-end C tier. I just don't feel he feels as great in the game as he suggests. Cruyff, obviously going to be a top-tier S card. This Cruyff is in the debate for best attacker in the game. He just, especially with the way chem styles work, he's just really well boosted. Butragueño, with a Hawk or Hunter. We'll probably go with Hunter. Maxed out stats in most ends. Let's look at him with a Hawk, to be honest. With a Hawk, really juiced card in general. Good passing, great on the ball. The 4-star skills boost on this card is really nice as well, so it means he can do decent skills. So that pushes him up here. With 3-star skills, he'd probably be at the lower end of that tier. Crespo, 5-star weak foot, awful passing. Below average physical, okay but not great at the ball. This Crespo's like a worse Drogba, we're putting him in the B tier. But he does have that 5-star weak foot. Without the 5-star weak foot, he'd be C tier. Puskas. Juiced card across the board, but a 3-star weak foot hurt him. As a left winger, we're putting him, honestly, A tier with Salah. But it's like Salah. If you put him centrally, he drops to B or C tier. We've got Papu Gomez. Pretty good card, but enough deficiencies. We're probably putting him in the C tier. Again, if Argentina can get their act together, he could go far and become really good. This Aubameyang, still a very good card, even after the lengthy meta has changed. Feels really fast in game. Good in the air. Passing's pretty good for such a good attacker. Very good finishing. The ability on the ball lowers him though and puts him at the low end of the A tier for me. Sadio Mane's road to the World Cup. You put a Hawk on him rather than a Hunter because he's already so fast. Good physical now on this card. Good passing. Elite on the ball. Elite pace shooting. We're going A tier for Mane. No 5-stars, do lower the card a bit though. And then Ronaldinho. Very, very good card. I'm putting him at bottom end of S tier. I think that he's got enough about him to put him up there. There's just so many good attackers now. It is very hard, honestly, to rate these cards fairly. I feel like the video is already 25 minutes long. If I really wanted to do it properly, I could really like micromanage and like swap them around and stuff. But that would take a long time. But I feel like we've got a pretty fair list right now. Generally speaking, if a card's at the bottom end of his tier, though, that does mean I think he's only just in that tier. And if a card's at the top end, means he's nearly in the tier above. Like R9 could have his own tier, he's that good. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Appreciate the support as always. Hope you enjoyed the content I'm putting out. If there's any content you guys want to see, let me know. Let me know your thoughts on this tier list. Appreciate you guys. Keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.